Hello and welcome to mindbodyweightloss.info's latest video. We haven't ever properly introduced ourselves, and I think now's probably the best time to do it. You've had a couple of videos from me which have just been our news items, but and if you've been on our website before, we have lots of information, and you might have seen our little illustrations here with and so, which is for us, which I'm sure you'll agree.
Do quite a lot.
Do look like it. Yeah. So this is me.
I'm a handsome one.
Modest as well. Okay, so this is me, and I'm Mindful Mark. And the reason I'm Mindful Mark is because I'm a qualified hypnotherapist and psychotherapist, and I'm fascinated by how the mind can help achieve your weight loss. So this is me, Mindful Mark, and I'll hand you over for you to introduce yourself.
Well, hello, I'm Can-Do Craig, and well, basically, I'm going to tell you, you've got to get off your arse and do it. Yes, that's it. There's all this stuff. Yeah, but you got to do it. You got to get off your arse and do it, and that's what I'm here for. University of Life. That's it. That's what I'm from. So you need to know, just look from me, and I'll get you there with the help of Mindful Mark and Can-Do Craig. Yes, yeah, you're going to get there.
See, in all seriousness, Craig has hit upon a great point there, is that it's all well and good me telling you all the different techniques and ways that I've researched and found that work, but great, so well done, you know it.
You've got action.
But if you don't action it, you're not going to do it. So,
no way.
So we hope you feel that, like us, that we've got the best balance for you, but it's for you to decide that we've got the balance of where we're giving you the information and the motivation.
Oh yes, you're gonna do it.
And and I come from the experience of what I've learned and everything like this, but Craig comes from doing it for real. And he's lost weight before. Yeah. And whatever he's wanted to achieve, it's just been through graft and getting up and doing it. So both different ways, but hopefully great results. And we can tell you about some of the things that we're going to talk about. And we'll see what you want to do from there. One of the things that comes up time and time again, and it seems one of the strongest things that we have on our site, is called eating consciously. Now, what this means, and you'll probably see me say about this in videos again, is that it's just being fully aware of what you're eating, totally aware, totally in the moment. So you're aware of what you've got in your fork. You can look at it, see what it's like, and no distractions. And that way, you can listen when you're hungry. You can listen to your body to say when you're full, and that's such a valuable lesson.
Oh, definitely. But this is what I'm here for you. But this is you've got to take this on board and do it. There's no like, I can't emphasize this enough. You've got to get on and do it. I'll put that on the back burner. I'll do it tomorrow. No, do it now. Right now. There's no getting away from it. Just get on with it. Do this. In fact, stop this bloody video and do it now. There's no getting away from it. You've got to do it. Trust me.
If you're hungry.
yeah, exactly. But it's all about the right foods and eating the right foods. But to make the choice, it's your choice. Nobody else is going to do it but you. That is it. That's final. Nobody is going to do it except you.
Well, yeah, and there's a very big truth to that. And that big truth is that total ownership. No one else is responsible for it.
Exactly.
We'll help you. We'll support you.
Oh yeah, we will help you.
100% we'll support you.
I'll be pushing you all the way.
But you, it's your responsibility. You take 100% responsibility for it. And one of the techniques you can use, one of the techniques is to eat consciously. And it's a great technique, and you find a lot more about that. And you'll be able to see a blog post that we've already done about how to eat consciously. And there's a great little experiment that will ram it home. It's amazing. It's about how to eat a raisin. How to mindfully and fully consciously eat a raisin. And it's amazing. It is amazing. And check it out.
But I can see what you're thinking now. You're thinking, what's he on about? I don't know. But the more you read about this stuff, the more you listen about it, the more you learn. And it's what it's all about. It's learning how to do it. Maybe you don't understand what's going on, but if you look at our posts and our blogs, our videos, we're going to be doing this all the time, encouraging you. I've got a Facebook page, Twitter page. We both got Twitter pages. You just got to keep at it, and you keep on looking at what you're doing, and then you'll get there. But you've got to learn, and you've got to make the choice to do it. If you don't, you're just not. You're just gonna keep on going. That's why diets don't work, because you're going backwards and forth, backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards. You put it back on, you go back on. Oh yeah, I bet you wear the same clothes when you go for a weigh-in. Yeah, I know all the tricks. Yeah, come back, blooming eats and chips, and there we are, back to stage one. We're there again.
Yeah. So see, we've got a really interesting post that we did recently about which was a comment that Graham Norton made on his
that was good.
Grill Graham,
that was really
and he was
good.
talking about why the diet industries don't work. Now, one comment that we made in there is that we don't want you to be on our site forever. We don't.
Yeah,
we
want to do it once.
We want you to lose weight and then go away.
Exactly. Yeah, you just don't do it once.
You should only do it once. And what he was talking about in his post, what we mentioned in the post, and what he was talking about on the radio, was that diet industries are a business, so they have to work out how they can keep making money, which he suggested. So they've got failure built right into them. Yeah, it's a multi-billion-pound industry.
Yeah, you nailed it.
And it was a really good point. Now, so what we've done is we've looked around the internet and we've looked at it, and we base it on our research and what I've learned and what Craig understands about motivation, and we look at how can you do it? How can you lose it? And how can you keep it off forever?
Yeah, exactly,
we understand there's a challenge to it, but if you're going to do it, just do it once.
Exactly.
We don't
want that. There's no point in going on and on. As a diet's, you go. You just don't do it long enough. You got to have the. It's in here. It's got to be changed in here. And if you don't get it in here, it's just not going to work.
Yeah.
Sorry, I know it. It's not going to work. You just got to change your mindset around food and around how you look and how you love yourself. And that really.
There is a great quote that is where the mind leads, the body will follow. Now, with that, that's it. Change your mind. And there's some great easy techniques like eating consciously and all these things that you can do that will really help. And one of the techniques that I'm really opening up and exploring, and I'm going to name drop here, there's a guy called Andrew T. Austin who's shared this knowledge through his work. And he talks about emotions and food and listen to this
feelings.
Yeah, but where do you feel your feelings? You get I'll give you an example. I've got a gut feeling. Okay, all your feelings and emotions are generated in your stomach. Okay, now sometimes it's really hard to differentiate between hunger and your emotions. Now what we're going to do and what we're going to start to develop is how you can separate these. And we found a technique that we did a blog post on the other day. It's called HALT. It's called the HALT technique, and I've done a video about it. So don't eat when you're hungry. Don't eat when you're angry. Don't eat when you're lonely. Don't eat when you're tired. All these are emotions and feelings which can confuse your hunger. So we're going to help you through mindfulness and hypnosis and visualizations to deal with that.
And you don't have things. I can see now that. Michael Mark, he knows what he's talking about. But I can see he might be a bit confused, but the base of it, if you've got something, you might be watching this video and I said, "Nah, what's he on about? It's not work." But it can. You just got that's something in you that it's not believing it's going to work. That is it. That you've got to clear that, and we have processes. The hypnosis can do that. You just got to find what's wrong in your head and clear it. And once that's sorted. Once it's cleared, it's gone, you can just move on with your life. And all these things that happen with hypnosis especially, it just happens automatically. And it will. You will change your life and you don't even know what's going on. Just get rid of this negative beliefs around food.
And with changing your life, it's quite apt actually, because it's a book I've read a little while ago, and it's a book that you've read recently.
Yeah.
It's called by Louise L. Hay, and You Can Change Your Life.
Amazing.
And Craig and I were talking about emotions and things today, and she does a lot of great work on helping you clear emotions, and we'll be talking a lot about that on our blog. But one of the things that we've also talked about is called eat less crap, eat more food. Now I love that because it's about eating fresh food, and I saw a video blog post the other day which we commented on, in which I'll try and send you a link if I can find it again, and it was just talking that if it's got a label, probably not the best thing to eat. If it's not got a label on it, it's a good thing to eat,
Well,
perhaps because it's natural.
Louise said it differently.
You mentioned, and I can't remember what you said.
If it grows, eat it. If it doesn't grow, don't eat it.
Yeah, so it's actually in natural stuff. And and I've not found enough strong research to back this up yet, but there's a lot of evidence that the processed foods and all the chemicals in there, that, I'm hearing about a lot of evidence. I've not really read it myself, but that these could be some of the things that are causing it. So actually eating natural foods, if you're going to go for the food, is the way to go. So another thing, a real quick plug for a video, which I will pop a link for to our site when we watched this video. It's called Hungry for Change. Unbelievable. One of the guys in there lost 226 pounds and has never put it back on. Now that's what we're talking about. This guy is called John Gabriel.
That's what we're about, isn't it?
Yeah, and if we're going to recommend a product, it'll be that at the moment, because that's the only one. Well, we've had a couple, but that one, he's done it. He changed his mindset. He talks about how he's done it, and he kept it off.
You just see the
that's all we want is lose weight.
No diet, by the way. No dieting. No gym membership. And he did this just with this little noggin up here, and he did it, and he just changed his way of thinking about stuff,
and he kept it off,
and that is it, and he kept it off, and more importantly, he changed his attitude to life. So he's not relying on food. He's not thinking, oh, I should have done that. Then he feel bad about eating fast. He probably has a cream cake now and again, but he believes that it's not. I bet he does. But now and again, but he believes. He can still lose it. It's in his head. He can lose it when he wants, but because of that belief, he's not going to put it on. Well, simple.
Actually, belief. Very good. Belief is going to be a big impact, a big part of what we talk about as well.
Yeah, that's what I said earlier.
Belief.
You've got to believe in it. Believe in yourself.
Absolute key, and I think Louisa L. Hay talks about this. And one of the beliefs that I follow and I like is that I trust in the process of life to bring me my highest good. I believe that everything in the world's going to bring the best. You can either think that or you can think it's going to bring you crap. Well, I believe it's going to bring good, because that's a much nicer way and a better way of living. However, but the point of belief is that your body can do remarkable things on belief. Now, quick example, placebo. Massive. People have cured themselves in studies. Medicine studies, they say, try this medicine, it should cure you from boom. And on average, it's about 30% of people who cure themselves in placebo tests.
I got a better one
placebo.
Than that. There's this person that she come in a Reddit somewhere, on a website, on their Facebook. Anyway, she was on the bed and she had all these painkillers going through her body. And what the doctor did, she just took without her knowing, she put a drip in, and all that was going through her was water, and the pain was still there. So there we are. There has it. So there's no pain relief in there. She just believed, or her body believed that it was painkillers. It wasn't. It was just water.
Well, I can give you two more examples of this, and one of them is very relevant. It's like the hypnogastric band. They believe that you've had a hypnogastric band fitted, and because of this, you start to lose weight. Amazing. Now, a very similar story to what Candido Craig's just said it was a medical guy in the Second World War called Beecher. Now, his job, Dr. Beecher, he was to go out into the field when people had been shot or had a limb taken off, give them an injection of morphine, okay? And then once they've had that injection of morphine, they would relax and the pain would gradually go down, and then they could go and get their care, right? In one particular bad battle, he ran out of morphine, okay? But he told them still that he was injecting them with morphine, and there was nothing in there. And do you know what he was shocked about? That he found that they were getting a lot of them were getting the same results as the people who actually had the morphine. Yeah, but they had nothing. It was belief.
Yeah,
Please don't underestimate your power of belief. If you believe you can do something, or if you believe you can, you're both right. That's a paraphrase of Henry Ford quote. And we're going to work with you and with different techniques to help you get your belief as strong as possible. Now, we're beginning to give you we could go on all night. Really, because I hope you can see what we think about this topic of weight loss and how we would like to help. So, this will be the end of our first video, but, we've given you a little bit of overview of some of the things we've talked about and some of the things that we're going to do. and boy are they big. You know, that this belief thing is something we've really got to work with. So I hope you see where we're going to go with this, and we hope you'll join us on the journey. And like we said, we're here. I'm here to give you the information to help you lose weight and lose it.
I will help. You will lose weight. I promise you that. You will lose weight.
Yeah. And the point is, you know, between us, we've both got lots of information. Mine is to try and give it to you and share with you, and whichever you feel most relevant for you is what you should pick up. And once you pick that up, you might need your nudge, and you might need that little bit of motivation to give you a little bit of a nudging and ensure that you do it. And
I know Mark's qualified, but I know a lot about it as well. I've done it, so I know. Mark's got the qualifications, but I've learnt off of Mark, and I've done it myself, and I know it works, and I've done it even before Mark was done his qualifications. I've learnt myself, and I know it works.
Yeah, So you've got both. You've got both balance. So
real life, science, real life.
Yeah. Well, I hope you realise that mind body weight loss it's got 2 reasons it's got its name actually. Quick thing to sum up: mind body weight loss because you need your mind and body to come into sync to make your weight loss. But equally, my function is the mind and Craig's is the body.
To get off your ass and do it, basically.
Get up and do it and achieve it. Now that's what we're here for. So you now know some of the things we've done, and you can check all those out on our blog, mindbodyweightloss.info.
Don't forget, we've got some free gifts as well.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Don't forget those free gifts, so they could get you on your road. It's all based on what we've been talking about, actually. So get some free gifts, and it's like 4 free ebooks. Yeah, so get them, and we'll obviously be emailing you loads of free stuff as well.
Yeah, so
it'll be fantastic.
So you've now got an idea of what we're going to talk about. The beliefs are the very big ones. Belief, working with you on your beliefs is where we'll support you because we know you can do it, and with the positive right mindset, we're there. So for this first video, please comment. We'd love to hear. This is our first joint video. Love to know what you think. We're willing to listen, and if there's anything you want us to talk about in future videos,
or we're here. Yeah, what you don't need to know. What do you think? Another thing. What do you think is for a good weight loss product? What do you think? And your suggestions of what you're thinking it all helps you. It's going to help you in the end. So I think if you get a bit of interaction between us, we can help you even more.
Or if there's something you want to know which you don't know already, and you want us to research it and put a blog post up or get back to you. Yeah, this is exactly what we're
just
here
to
for.
help you. That's what we're here.
So on that note, I think we'll sign off, and so this is Mindful Mark, if I can point to the right one, not very good on the video. This is Mindful Mark signing off, and you can follow me on Twitter with mindful_Mark, and you'll see this illustration. And you can also follow you, I guess, which is...
And there's me right there. That's it.
Which is can_do_Craig on Twitter if you want to follow us.
Yeah.
And thank you for watching this video, and I asked you to... keep following, comment below, and check us out on our website. And speak to you soon. Take care.
Okay then. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.